I don't want to talk because you, Ambassador, you didn't at the ground day. Do, Ambassador, I want to let you give me waiting now the latest development as we don't get the first and second progressive announcement of the presidential election in Sierra Leone from the National Electoral Commission. I just want to let you give me updates, Mr. Ambassador.
Yeah, well, thank you very much again, SierraCast TV. As you know, so we vote on the 7th of March 2018 with this past Wednesday for elect the president for the country. Of course, after the voting, the anxiety in the day as to what will be the outcome in terms of the results. And over that period, we don't get the various provisional results and they come in various political parties, and every party they tally the data they wait and they receive from the agents. Very well, we get few parties, precisely the Sierra Leone People's Party. We come out and the leadership of the party come out and tell their supporters and for jubilate and state that they don't win the elections. Other parties may actually silence about it, while then give honors to NEC, for NEC then decide who actually don't the elections. And notwithstanding that, some of them parties and all your parties and they get for raise objections as to discrepancies in the elections. So while that process they go on, NEC in their wisdom, this one decide for call 25% of the votes. With the don't and they also decide for call another 25 this evening. We don't make a total of 50% of the votes with the don't tally. And at least now the APC party with candidate Dr. Samuel Kamara, and currently they lead the race with 566,000 some hundreds. While the Sierra Leone People's Party follow behind, closely behind with 564,000 some hundreds. So far so good as it is. We don't get a progress report when 50% of the votes cast where the NEC officials, precisely the returning officer, and the family, don't decide for call the results and compromise it tomorrow faithfully, then we'll call another 25%, we will make a total of 75%. So that is how we are now. Although the wise and call the first 25%, we experience some kind of violence back up where some bad people around the country decide to take the opportunity for scared out traders so that at the end of the day then go able for access and goods and create chaos. But with the swift action of the Sierra Leone police, they don't manage to call that down and assure the public say the security they fully under control.
Okay. Also, Mr. Ambassador, I just believe say and at least we information where would they get down there, we understand say you are the dynamic and the charismatic youth ambassador and mentor. And also we be talk to somebody we say at the eastern part, the kind of way we vote then come out around their side they not believe say them for be get vote day, but we understand say Ambassador Felix be they get one-on-one discussion and meeting with the area then they. So Mr. Ambassador, what you get for say about youth there around? Because when we they understand say the Sierra Leone People's Party then they jubilate say they don't win, and the APC youth them then just relax, they wait for let them get final result from the NEC. I mean, I believe say you don't go around and sensitize them, and that make that they happen, sir.
Yes, very well, Abdullah. Before understand, say, as we are talking now, the APC party, not the ruling party, and one of the primary concerns of the ruling party, every ruling party, now for ensure, say, we get stability and we get quietness where the APC party almost to achieve in these elections. Many of us in these elections, European Union as well as African Union and other external and internal observers, they don't come out very clear for credibility to the elections. The reason we made give credibility to the elections are because of the stance of the APC party and the leadership of President Koroma, and for provide a balance towards the elections. You will realize, say, in as much as provisional result and the common APC they receive in their forums, when it is show clearly, say, the APC they take the lead in both the mayoral as well as the parliamentary as well as the presidential. But we deliberately decide to give credence and respect to the institutions which Salon established when we get the sole mandate for call the results. We never want to be seen as a ruling party at the same time with the demoralized institutions and the way they don't live and get credibility over time. So what do we decide for do now for talk to supporters, and we all get precisely me, the handle the East, of course, with me now propose that for CCA, the eastern part of Freetown, being mobilized in support of the APC, we don't become reflective in the votes as it is now in the western area. In the east, we get more votes past those in the west part of Freetown, because we decide deliberately for ensure say we go around and talk to the youth them as well as the people, because say the youth they make up of 65% of the votes, and so we decide to get an approach towards grassroots and get the entire base, your keke riders, your Okada riders, the unpaid teachers, the teachers without PIN codes, and then nurses without PIN codes. We try as much as possible for approach all of those people we get reservation with the APC party and see how we can able for make them understand few things and try to clear out few things. We decide to do this because the leadership not able for reach in all of the areas and the slum areas and other areas, and so we were able to get access to them because we said our youth them, we were able to go out and talk to them on behalf of the leadership and to then see reason and then decide for those, because when you come Freetown and tell the you feel like say the East go there for fall because the East part of Freetown many people they give frustrating statements. But surprisingly, just like in Poloko, the East end of come out very strong and then vote between today we don't get credence that we get a large in terms of the Freetown voting. So in a rounding up now, we just say we deliberately know how to frustrate neck, and we don't want to be seen as a party with a project to chaos. We want to ensure say we follow and for build institutions and get respect to the due process. So we make sure say we avoid any form of any act into man and go see that APC don't provoke a situation where there is violence or chaos or mayhem in this country. So for we just need to be silent for less than 7 days. After 7 days from now, you stand, you will say we go able for jubilate. In as much as they don't call the 50% result will not lead, but I actually expect we for dance throughout the whole night. But we are trying to advise we supporters them for calm down and just wait until the final pronouncements, because these are just progressive reports. Of course, as I indicated earlier, many parties and they are now waiting for challenge some of the reports there in terms of discrepancies, stating that there are discrepancies. Whether they get the evidence, whether they try for create further chaos, whether there another thing discussion all by itself. But the bottom line, they don't come out in the press conferences and state certain get issues with certain things that will happen at the elections. But so as I say, so far the international observers they don't give kudos to the government and whether the APC-led government, and they say they appreciate the way the elections go, and that elections shows that Sierra Leone democracy they go, and that Sierra Leoneans and not matured in the way they handle things. Of course, we get few concerns and few worries, and that's we don't know how people then will receive the final results, and that is why we try to continue for the talk to real supporters and for exercise restraints and try for wait say then get the result from NEC, and then if they get for jubilate, then go out and jubilate.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Ambassador, thank you very much. Me people una where they watch this na Tolombo Live when a global APC network with SierraCast. And Mr. Ambassador, the last thing where I get for you, Mr. Ambassador, I know say APC na Kumbra party and the kind of impact where you create with the youth them, because you, I mean, you name already don't spread out to say you get the technical know-how, how for mobilize youth them. Mr. Ambassador, like the other political party them way, at least like their NGC and their other party them way, at least way they down at the race. You get any provision for bring them come in? Because I know say, I mean, this na election at the end of the day, we all na Leoneans. I mean, I know say you get any room for encourage them, bring them come together, at least let we all feel say we all na Leoneans. You get a program for that, Mr. Ambassador?
Oh yes, very well, and Abdullah. You know, say the leadership of the APC party under President Koroma don't carry out, give a guide as to how we will run this nation. President Koroma can clear that if we run this nation, one we will for do for ensure say we'll get a government of national inclusion. We'll therefore see we all as one, that is Sierra Leonean, for take up the tribal issues and look at Sierra Leoneans as Sierra Leoneans. We see the role of President Koroma in terms of embracing counterparts with Solomon Bell, the kind of role we play in providing them the services with you and make sure say it was very close to governance by seeking advice and make I play several roles and for keep stability in this country. We also see how people like Captain Strasser, they all going to get involved, and now President Koroma makes sure say part of them all getting benefits and why them be around. So it is part of the leadership style of the APC for ensure say we continue for talk to we colleagues them or we counterparts and the other parties them. Of course, you know, new we still rather bill at one time they may always accuse and say President Koroma the user when President Koroma the embrace and try for Olam so much to move the democracy go forward. So it's the same approach. If we are to move Sierra Leone forward, we should be seen talking to the other parties. We should start now for talk to other parties, political parties, and many series and why they join the APC, because with the kind of development with the APC already established at this country, and we kind of outline the development that we intend for bringing at this country. We feel say the best way they're able for do now for ensure say the support we and come and be part of the process, because some of them also get good potential and get good plans in their manifestos, and we will be able for harness and bring part of we own existing one and see how we can expand and open up the country for the benefit of everybody. So in that regard, we try as much as possible, we don't start to talk, and we don't get a positive response from other political parties. And of course, they are willing, they are ready. Of course, every party like Dpty, then Vice Chairman, whether by Suma, they're all done ready for come at the APC and see how they can give support to the APC. I mean, we are on it because, as I said, we cannot in any way run Sierra Leone in as much as we win in our favor, but we cannot run Sierra Leone in any way without those political parties. And we also need them for the peace. You know, it's not only about bringing them on board, but we also want that at the end of the outcome of the result, therefore able to accept that the people of Sierra Leone have spoken and that there is no way we are able for results to any act of violence, because it will be detrimental to we all and even affect the development strides we don't face in the country. So for avoid all of those things, I believe say we are not only talking to them to join the APC trail in supporting us, but we also try to talk to them for refrain from any act we will put this country backward.
Me fambulem una we de yeri, una we de listen. This na Ambassador Felix Koroma, we na the Deputy Ambassador for Sierra Leone to the United Nations. And as he don't spell them out, that country they, like APC na party where they include everybody. Then people that they talk and they preach about tribal business where you know they na APC. Sierra Leone na one Sierra Leone, and na Sierra Leone now we get them, now we get for Bilam. And all the other people them way they na the losing side, they all manifesto. as Ambassador Felix they mentioned, it gets something for do with Sierra Leone, it gets something for develop Sierra Leone. So it's like everybody come together for we build the country. So for una way they listen today, this na Tolombo Live when na APC Global TV network with SierraCast TV. And today, my producer na Amjad Jalomiba and Mr. Ambassador Felix Koroma, we na the Deputy Ambassador to the United Nations for Sierra Leone I just talked to. And Mr. Ambassador, you got any last word for tell with people out there?
Well, I go one for use this opportunity and talk to every Sierra Leonean out here. Say, Sierra Leone don't come off from a far journey, in as much as we still get the thought of history in our mind. We also need for able to understand, say, we not be far from us, we just don't come on. And after we go for moving forward, now how best to be able to appreciate ourselves, able to understand ourselves, and able to embrace ourselves. So at this moment, we are at crossroad. We also need to look and reflect how far we don't come as a nation and which are we want to go. We're not for allowed anything influence we or create a setback toward the progress. So elections they come and they pass and they go. But Sierra Leone they always stay. And anything we do in this country, it will reflect on we and with generations. And so we as a party, they call on we supporters them for patience and at the same time wait until NEC call the results. And when NEC don't call the results, then they can celebrate. And in as much as they celebrate, let them do so in a way we not will affect any other political parties for make them feel like say there's a not to Sierra Leoneans, then we will result to any act where we not go for curtail tomorrow. So we believe say we party people and we read this message and as they don't begin for listening to we, then we'll continue for listening to we.
Okay. My people, Mr. Ambassador Felix Koroma, and last word we don't give the supporters of the APC for just stay calm and let we wait till the end for let we get the final results. I tell you now all thank you we listener. This na Tolombo Live we na APC Global TV network with SierraCast TV. My producer today na Amjad Jalomiba, me na Abdullah Mansare, and we just talk with Ambassador Felix Koroma, we na the Deputy Ambassador to the United Nations for Sierra Leone. Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador.
Thank you very much, SierraCast TV. Thank you, Abdullah.
Yes, sir.